know with food being so high and the kitchen, one thing that I'm learning that a lot of y'all got things in y'all kitchen y'all probably don't even know no more. I wonder if y'all went through and did like a full detailed breakdown of what's in your kitchen. Anybody got their kitchen in order? That's what I know. Okay. You can do an assessment to see, really to try to cut down on the monthly cost. Sometimes you buy double, you have in the refrigerator, in the cabinets, you know. Really, that's gonna be real strong during the coming future with this food getting much higher. And that's why a lot of people, they got diarrhea now because of that food. They ain't nothing else but that rotten food they eat. Mm-hmm. Also in your freezer, knowing what meat, or y'all, when y'all do get the stuff from the school, y'all freezing it, is you labeling it, putting the date on there, rotating it. Because you know, most of the people, they just go in there and throw something in there, and then they get the fresh stuff out and they forget to get the stuff that was last year. Also, I want to speak to y'all about fruit trees. It's so important now that we all adopt a tree, you know, and y'all can put it in y'all messenger which tree y'all want to grow. That way, we got a lot of trees. Try to grow two, because, you know, trees,
pollinate off each other.
There you go. So they really need each other. But, you know, what about canning, like, your tomatoes? Anybody know how to do that?
I've seen a few videos, but doing it hands-on.
See, during the summertime, you guys said.
Oh, I was saying I was able to make tomato sauce. I'm trying to see how stable it is as far as the method that I use, but I have to just keep trying on that one.
That's what I say about this. See, you don't want to, you're doing it right by doing it now, checking it out. So some people, they want to do it here, and that's when frustration kick in. So, learning to, this is something that y'all all should be trying to do, because when we do get stuff coming in, you're going to have to learn to preserve it to the next season. Because you don't want to go in there and get what I call, I told you so fruits. I told you so not to get. Because you can bite into some of that stuff in the stores and taste nothing. Mm-hmm. Just like that thing Bishop had, I was smelling it, had a strong smell, but it was good too. You know, learning to preserve this stuff, that's one thing y'all gonna have to learn to do. And you can't be just a wife, a mother, a woman, and not knowing what's in the kitchen, especially food. Let me just get to these cups, man. How many cups do y'all buy, man? How many drinking cups do y'all have to have? My wife is a whole cabinet full of junk. I don't get it. I can have one cup, man. You know what I'm talking about, Matthias?
Not too much. I got it to a minimum.
Y'all gotta have a cup for in the morning, a cup for Tuesday, a cup for a cup for traveling, a cup for this. So what's with the other 20 cups?
Just in case.
Just in case.
I don't get it.
Bella gave me most of her cups, so I just got a bunch of cups from Bella. I got me some more.
So really, what I want y'all to really kind of focus on this next few months, really organizing your kitchen pantry. Really knowing what you have probably will save you some money. And really, some things you might have in there might be outdated. You might need to throw it away. And then go for your freezer too, organizing your freezer. It's so important that these things be done, because with food so high now, you know, I think we was looking at some chicken breast yesterday. And she was telling me that they put water in them, they put them in water, and they put them in bleach or something. Y'all know about that process of meats?
Yep, to keep the glue holding to the meat or something like that.
Water.
Yeah, I really have to read those packages because, you know, we so careless, we just see some say cheap and we grab that. Cheap might be putting in a cover later on tonight. Might have you having the runs or something. But, I know Shim and his wife should start having like meat chickens. Or will that start coming, you know, a couple chickens a month. But next, you know, I really want y'all to focus on the fruit trees. That helps out, you know. Next year we should have a tree planting ceremony when we go back out there next year to plant trees. Some of these y'all plant them at your house. Y'all can get those buckets, because you know them old buckets with not the plastic, but I forget the name of them.
5 gallon.
Nah, it's some old buckets. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. It's the basket that they put fruits in that keeps them
Okay. A wicker basket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody can find out where we can find those at, and we're the school will grab them and dish them out to y'all. But I know we should have an apple tree coming in. They're going down there to get it and bring it to the land. So we should have apples next year. You know, what I want is oranges, fruits that are good to the brothers and sisters, especially for your children. And you want to bring them up eating something real, because once you eat something real, you don't want to eat that poison in the stores. So I really want us to focus on that. I want y'all to focus on that. What you got, Destiny?
You know where I can find an orange tree at?
Yeah, you can find a seed and put it in some dirt and then grow it. You got.
Well, it's hard to find seeded oranges.
No, there's
really
people
hard.
that's got orange seeds.
Okay.
You just have to. That's what I say. Y'all communicate. Maybe once a month y'all have a powwow phone call just to check, just to all socialize. Just like once a month meeting that y'all can call. And sometimes I know sometimes people feel left out. You know, if anybody, I should feel like that, but y'all should be having a once a month call, you know, just to get everybody on the phone, see if y'all can. And I'm not saying this is gonna last forever, because if things start growing, you can't do all these things. So don't worry about those. But now y'all want to try to have that sisterly bond. You know, if y'all having some, y'all can have some on a Sunday or something. Y'all want to, you know, have a tree grooming tag, not going out to eat. You know, y'all want to do the easy thing. But just trying to come up with things. I'm gonna be covering my main thing. I'm gonna be covering here in just 1 second. So, even if y'all just have to put down everybody's number, or just call somebody once a month, check on them. I think that'll break some of that introvert thing that some of y'all have, just to communicate with your sister. And let me tell you something, they appreciate it. Sometimes somebody could be having a bad day. You might call them at the right time. It says, how's it going? What's going on with you? See, because really, y'all are like the elderly sisters that probably gonna be in the church. Y'all got to understand, once people do come, y'all gonna have to be already have that spirit to reach out to a sister or a family that are having issues in the house, that got things going on. And that's what the Lord is trying to prepare y'all for. You know, and y'all younger sisters, I know y'all be in the messenger and stuff. You know, it's okay to be in there in y'all group chat. You know, the main chat is really for information. Y'all group chat is for, you know, talking about things you got going on. You know, you want to really make sure that you stay engaged. Um, Now, no, been talking about this cycle thing. I don't know. Um, it's a time where it brings in division in the house. You know, and menstrual cycle is something that I don't know if y'all sisters talk about it together. Y'all might speak to each other about it. But, you know, 3 weeks out the month is Miss Beautiful in the house. 1 week of coming home with the Incredible Hulk sitting there. I'm just telling y'all the truth, of course.
We gotta
But-
do better.
But I don't know, you know, this thing here, man. I learned a little bit about this week. You know, husbands, you know, kind of knowing your wife, need to know your wife's cycle. I didn't know cycle was a whole monthly thing.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that?
Yes.
You had one of those
Yes. And we have
You didn't know that?
I don't
We
know
have
nothing about
phases.
it.
Yeah, why would I
Stages.
make him know?
I don't talk about stuff that don't bother me, that don't concern me.
Yeah,
But I didn't know, and you know,
It ain't no whole month.
No, it's different.
Phases.
Yeah, it's
Different phases. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your body goes
I said yes,
different.
it's a
One of them called
Understand
follicle.
that.
Follicle.
Yeah, yeah.
That's something new.
Yeah.
No.
nah.
More
This
study.
is not new.
Yeah.
You
No.
just bleeding the
See, a lot of times people don't even be knowing what they're dealing with. Now I know day one,
Oh, I didn't know that.
she's building estrogen. You know, estrogen could be a woman productive years. It's the E2, the E1 can be menopause, and the E3 is pregnancy. A lot of it have a lot to do with your eating. I didn't know that. If a woman is not eating right, she's gonna be eating crazy that much. I'm just telling
All
you.
of this and everything.
See, these are the things that y'all have to get comfortable talking with each other. You know, like flex seeds. Anybody heard of that?
Yes.
That is really good for a woman when she's starting. That's the first couple of days. You know. Then we as men, we don't know. That's why a lot of y'all be like, we don't understand y'all. Yeah, y'all don't understand y'all. If y'all don't know about these things, y'all need to know about these things, because I kind of written them down. Extrovertic. You know, after a few days, you move into the extrovertic place. That's when you have that outwardly energy. You start coming into your cycle. You started, I guess it's something dealing with the blood. If I'm wrong, y'all say something. Everybody quiet. Y'all are the sister of heaven, is that not me? So, this is like day 3. The estrogen is starting to be a
Testosterone.
yeah, you know, after the first you can be,
We got that testosterone. in
it's
our
certain
body.
times y'all gonna learn that y'all can't really communicate. Because if you haven't dealt with the food part to kind of help you, soy-based food, tofu, soy milk, chickpeas, lentils, these are fiber-producing proteins that build, that prepares you for this. See, this is what I'm trying to get y'all, you know, maybe I'm doing my best. Pumpkin seeds, almond, cashew, that's good healthy fat. broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, dry fruits, prunes, dry apricots. And some of it is, I see one thing that they have a hormone balance support pill. It kind of balance your mood. Because once y'all go into hug, it's like dealing with somebody else in that. And it affects y'all. And, you know, sometimes, you know, I know it's hard. You have to reach out to each other. Y'all don't have to. It's something I know a lot of people. Why are you thinking the black woman is single, the most single woman in the world? During this time of your estrogen, you're going to be more verbal. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all husband is not y'all enemy. He don't understand. And a lot of times y'all take it out on y'all husband. Real talk. He's the bad person doing that week after that. So y'all back into that beautiful wife again. See, you're more ready to battle not knowing it. And it's best when you're going through these things to stay away from conflict. Your husband, he might say something stupid. You're going to take it in the elevator. Boys are boys, no matter if they're a man or not. Y'all really have to really understand this. These are cycles. This is what I call menstrual cycle. Maybe you're understanding it now. Glucose. During this time, women's crave carbs. A lot of times y'all going through different phases that we didn't know. So I'm gonna show the brothers this too, man, to try to make it. You know, during this time you're irritable.
Very.
You know, even the child makes you mad. What?
Oh, they be extra crying too.
But see, a man doesn't go through this cycle, a woman do. And see, no conflict, stay away from trying to resolve it. Ain't no talking. Best to just be quiet. Because I'm trying to show you this is how you keep your house and keep your house in order, keep your happy home. A lot of times, y'all are dealing with these things, y'all going through these cycles. Sometimes y'all gonna have to y'all need to come up with some things. Because first somebody you take it out on is your husband and your children. And then the person that stand next to you out at the mall, everywhere. And then I heard this thing called CLAP. I know my wife was telling me. It's a PMS clicking, and people can understand probably what you're going through. This fear is bigger than what I could ever imagine.
I didn't even know that.
This is real big. You know, during this time, when you're testosterone or you're going through these things, tiny things men do aggravate you. And your husband ain't trying to aggravate you. I'm just telling y'all the truth. A lot of times y'all ain't been told this side. Y'all just, you. I don't know what y'all going through. We never knew what y'all going through. I never knew. You know, and men, they not, we just simple peace. We don't really understand. We don't be knowing that, you know, it's so important that y'all start talking about these things with your husband. Listen, I am not ready to do anything. I'm pissed off today. You're gonna be like, okay, let me go mow the yard. Let me go walk on the roof somewhere where I got to be in your presence. Sisters know what I'm talking about. You know, y'all got 10 to 15 days when you're in limbo. You know, day 15 crashing, hormone changes in her personality. Woman mostly want to be caressed in certain parts of the month. Certain times she want to be the man to do certain things for her, you know, just be there, talk to her nice and stuff. Yeah. I didn't know all these things. Cause he pissed the man off, he pissed off too, ain't he? You know, they 17, 18, man, you testosterone, you're dealing with these things. You know, and I understand, I know my wife be like, you don't know how to be something, I forget. What's that word?
I don't know. I don't know.
I always tell my husband he don't know how to be romantic.
So y'all, see some of this stuff, affectionate.
Yes, yes.
We the bad guy in the house. You know,
Affection is needed.
but the thing is, some of the stuff y'all get from television, a lot of this stuff, why you thinking the divorce rate is so bad amongst our people? Because we don't understand each other. That's why they actually hear women from Mars, men from Venus or something. We don't really understand each other. But now, y'all gonna have to start talking, hey, y'all need to have 4 notes. Put it on the refrigerator door. I don't want to be bothered today. Man, hey, he'll read his say to me, hey, you need anything? I told you I didn't want. But I'm telling y'all, I did not know all these things. I was thinking it was just 4 or 5 days, 6 days. It's a whole bunch of going through emotional changes.
Different cycles.
And everyone in the house needs to understand that. You know, and I think it'll bring better peace in the house with y'all communicating. You know, have your cycle written up on the refrigerator, okay?
No one's doing that.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna bother you that day. Because women's remember, oh, there's one thing about y'all women, y'all got to quit bringing up stuff that ain't important anymore. Y'all got to control that a little bit. I know, I don't know nothing about it. I ain't finna try to say I know anything. But I know y'all be going through pain. Y'all ready to kill the husband. Husband is the enemy in the house. He say something to you nice, you going off. And it's really a lot dealing with what you eat and what you putting in your body. I know a lot of y'all wife we talk about the castor oil. I think once y'all understand that, I think bringing peace. And it's an understanding y'all gonna have to learn to really deal with this, man, because the rest of the month be sweet as hell. Just a few days out the month, she better not even look the wrong way. Anybody got anything to say? I'm curious. Y'all quiet. Y'all, I think y'all would know a lot about this. Nobody? Nobody?
I mean,
Go ahead, sis.
I make teas, so like when I know it's coming up, I'll get all my herbs together, give me a big jug, and I just drink it the whole week to try to help support myself, especially with the moods, because I, you know, every little thing, you'll be cool, and then you'll jump off a bridge with the emotions, and then you'll climb back up, and you're like, oh, okay, so why everybody else mad? But everybody else is at the bottom. But you done got yourself together, so to just kind of help balance that, just herbal teas are pretty good with that.
I know Solomon's wife sells herbal teas or herbs too, so I was gonna get with her to see if like she had like a little
I experimented till I found my right blend.
Let me ask you this. Do y'all communicate about these things or y'all just deal with it on your own?
Sometimes.
I do a lot of stuff on my own.
Don't y'all think y'all need to be more communicating about these things?
We definitely should.
And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, once y'all start doing a lot of these things, a lot of husbands won't have to go to the man that weekend when he was scheduled. Hey, we try and get up out that house here, we got anything to do, no, it's a problem. But this thing here, it'll help you, really help you understand your dynamics in your house, because really y'all have to control it. Somewhat y'all have to control these things. And I just wanted to, because I know people don't even talk about it. They just go through it and think it's just normal. And no one got nothing. Y'all got nothing to say. What other solutions y'all have other than sitting in the house like Sling Bay with that hammer in the bedroom?
Heating pads work.
Heating pad?
Yes, heating pad, heating blanket, anything heated, just
Compression on the stomach.
Going for a walk.
yes.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that
It's
one.
really
I try to
Get
exercise.
out the house.
Just
It's
until
like-
y'all walk once a week, y'all didn't put it into play?
in water.
What's you got, buddy?
The bread and like certain meats. I know steak, like beef,
Oh,
that makes your
Iron,
cramps
yeah.
worse.
I-
So like even juicing before, or just minimizing the meat intake. I noticed mine is lighter and it lasts less days.
See, and that's the thing too, cause
Sour
I noticed
stuff,
I
hot
needed more
sauce.
iron around this time. Everybody's different.
Well, the beef specifically. I don't know if it has anything to do with iron.
I like the
but
steak.
Yeah.
The steak helps me more.
Let me ask y'all this.
Mhm.
Since y'all all having the same kind of symptoms, don't y'all have something to say? Isn't the food
I think so.
that could be doing a lot of this to y'all?
The food helps. I think when you eat very clean,
Yeah.
the symptoms that you
Mhm.
feel are minimized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really it's very hard because also when you're like you said, sometimes you crave the carbs and I think like it's part of the hormones. So you eat the carbs and then it makes you feel bad.
It
Yeah.
does.
A couple
Yes.
days
Yeah.
later.
So what can we do to offset that?
Don't eat it.
Yeah, you just have to be strong.
It's very hard to
Balance
curb
it.
them.
You really gotta eat clean. Once you eat,
Yeah.
I noticed that the times that I've eaten clean and I've exercised, like my hormones are much better. I feel much better when I am on my cycle. I don't feel as much pain. I don't cramp as much. I don't bloat as much. The cramping, the pain, and the bloating also contributes to the irritability. You just don't feel good.
Yeah.
And
All
then,
around, yeah, your body just
Yeah.
don't feel right.
yeah, your body doesn't feel right, and then just that uncomfort just makes you,
Yeah.
On edge.
What you got, Miss Mary?
If you've had your physical anytime soon, go to your my chart and look at your levels. They're not gonna tell you if your magnesium, as long as it's just like they can see different things. So it's a different thing. It can affect your audio, sensories and stuff like that. You don't like certain smells. They can irritate you. And like my husband would cook an egg, and I was like, y'all cook an egg in this house?
Hold up, man. I know you didn't say it like that.
You cooking egg in this
Mm-hmm. Different things, like
Yeah.
that. But if you now with science, especially women of color, we have been left out. White women don't have to deal with this because they'll give us antidepressants, they'll tell you all these different anxiety, and that's not the problem. It's basically our hormones, and it's basically what we're eating and how we think about ourselves, and just learning to calm yourself, peacefulness, and just coming, finding center in your body and stuff like that, and then you won't lash out and do that, but just take care of yourself. But if you look at your physical or whatever, and know that you may need extra magnesium, you may need that. And I'm gonna tell you, vitamin D is important, and I'm gonna tell you that you're vitamin D deficient. And most all people this are. stuff. And if you need iron, it'll have you like my granddaughter was having suicidal thoughts. Her iron level was low. I mean, all kinds of things.
Really important.
And it affected her mental, how she feels, administration, and all that stuff like that. So it's like, it ain't like one quick fix, but you have to learn you. Your body.
Yeah.
You have to know yourself, and when you start feeling things like that, it is good to discuss it. Look at your chart when you've had your last physical. Look at your blood work. Normal to them is just if it ain't gonna put you in the hospital. But you have to know your ranges and know what's going on within your body. And that's what I can just tell you what to start doing and looking out for. Stay away from a lot of processed. Anything processed, we have to go back to a whole.
Hold on, that's just there with every restaurant. 90% of the stuff in Walmart.
But moderation is good. It's not that you're not gonna ever make decisions where you're not
Yeah.
gonna go out and eat, but you have to do things in moderation. You know what I mean?
Like
So
80-20.
it's like
80-20.
yes.
You hear that, Della? One cookie a day.
I've been through all that. I ain't worried about that no more.
But still,
We got
menopause.
different I don't have menopause no more.
You're still going. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
your body's still
Still, your
going
body
through
still
stuff.
got ranges, you may have.
I'm at peace.
It's an AG, one of your egg rolls.
Then she ain't at peace no more.
Go ahead, sir.
I was saying it's also with our sleep. So like we have different sleep patterns. A lot of the times that they'll say you need to get 8 hours or whatever like that. Everybody isn't like that. So like men, y'all can function and not need the full 8 hours. Women, a lot of the time we need more sleep so our bodies can have that time it needs to heal. So that when we do wake up, we're not waking up on the wrong side of the bed because we didn't get enough sleep. Like we have broken sleep cycles that will affect everything else
And
as well.
stress too on top of that.
Yeah.
And men can help with bringing our stress levels down around this time.
Preach,
Yeah.
sister.
Well, I ain't calling men, but leadership, you have a lot of stress. Dealing with everybody else stuff that in your own, you know, but you balance it. And like I say, I know that y'all got to start having these types of, that's why I say y'all get on the phone, y'all can have one subject matter y'all deal with once a week. You know, and that'll help. You know, that'll help a younger sister that feeling insecure about herself or thinking, you know, something that is not registered in her head, you know, because I know having a husband, that's what typically runs that man out the house in the world. He don't want to deal with it. He don't know what he's dealing with. We never knew what we was dealing with. No one never taught us this stuff. And it's good that y'all can start having the conversation, especially, you know, you can have that app. You can see that app, it'll tell you everything that person's gonna be going through. It gives you a heads up. It warns you, she's gonna be the huck today. I don't know if it's gonna say that or not. But, what else do we have that we haven't touched it with this? Because I think a lot of this, it makes you make better informed decisions. It makes you more responsible. It makes you more accountable to yourself and to your house. You know, because that can pull you. Cause I remember that movie. What's that movie? Where the woman had a cycle and the man was talking noise to her and she just went crazy. You remember that movie?
You talking about I'm gonna get you sucker?
Yeah.
He walked into the car and he was like throwing cramps.
Yeah, she was in her cramp, boy. She turned around and let him have it. He started hollering like a woman.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna get you sucker.
Yeah, he had to put them hands on, get him off of him, man. But you know, I know, and I looked up, I didn't know the daughters. You know, one daughter told her, "Dad, get out of my room." Even the daughters be going through it. Yeah, even the daughters be going through it. That's why I told you. I told you our daughters are beautiful from 1 to 10. Once they get past 10, boy, you finna be dealing with it. Especially when they get to their side.
And the food is so bad, we're starting our cycles more earlier and earlier and earlier.
Yeah, this food is crazy.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I heard that. I was listening to something they were saying a lot of people didn't even have cycles in June.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. You dancing?
No.
Neither.
I skipped the whole month and then I started just back again.
You see what I'm saying? So there is a lot of things that y'all need to be on top of.
But it's TikTok's on that. A lot of women miss their June.
Yeah.
So if this stuff is true, then it's so important. And I'm gonna tell you something. Once y'all take control of this, get this under control, you know, and I just know that this is something that is caused by the system. It could be stuff that they putting in your food that's causing you to be imbalanced. Because I don't think that this was something that when I was growing up. You know, my granny, she was just mean. She was on the side 360 days a year. I didn't have to keep it pushing. You want to mess with her. But I never knew about these things. I just think today's era with the food being so bad that it's controlling y'all. Because it's controlling people. Like, where was we at in some store? We was in the fabric store, the t-shirt store. I seen two older sisters, ankles swole.
Man.
So it's the food that's doing a lot that is and the food really, if you're not eating good food, it affects your mind. It'll make you not even think right, and that's what y'all was talking about, eating right. This is what this was talking about. A lot of the processed stuff, y'all probably gonna have to stop. It's hard. I stopped eating hot sauce. Yeah. Once it calls you in the morning at 3 o'clock, you start eating too. I didn't eat hot sauce, but certain things you gotta give up, and that's why y'all got to be a support group for each other. Y'all chat got to be deeper about things that really that y'all can do better with. And this is like with the movement, you know, I see some of you sisters, y'all be helping out with sharing your life, and I like that. I like to see y'all really helping with the ministry and helping pushing the word to people that we're not on y'all book page with. It's so beautiful to see that thing and to see that you trusting and believing. You know, like I told y'all, here within a few months, we get certified, you know, the grant writing. Y'all gonna be around each other, so y'all need to be trying to get to know each other. So y'all understand, man, please don't bring your personal stuff, take that to counseling. You know, keep it where, you know, you're just dealing with things that y'all deal with daily, like cooking. How many people share recipes?
Every once in a while we do. But she's really good at it.
Y'all,
she shares a lot of her recipes.
What are y'all doing? Y'all are preparing yourself to help the younger sisters. They gonna come in here toe up from the floor, even though they might be got a good career in life, and you might think that it's not in order. They gonna come in here needing a strong sisterhood. So y'all gonna have to be ready. I'm sorry, but y'all got to understand this. Y'all are called the church, so y'all got to understand that people are gonna be sick. It's where they're gonna be coming. I don't care if they're coming from another school. It's just like the lady that came in here with her son and her husband. Anybody reached out to her?
I thought we weren't supposed to take numbers. No.
I don't want you taking numbers to be on that phone gossiping. That's one thing that you have to get away from. Because most of the time, a person that's new want to gossip.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to redirect them. You got concerns, questions, you need to go to leadership. How you doing? How's your day? How's life treating you? Concentrate more on that, because some people get you on their phone, they'll put all their problems, and you put that spirit on you.
And then you going and putting all your problems on the next person.
And you take it to your husband.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But y'all need to make sure that y'all sharing recipes, eating right, and I think that'll help your husband out too. He'll start to understand more.
What if your husband don't believe in that type of stuff?
Well,
What do you do
keep
then?
giving him the hug. He'll come around. If you like me, you want peace. So you know, this thing you got to think about. So if your husband is not want to listen, these things, this is the part of your relationship. Because if you're not feeling good, you should tell your husband. Don't wait till he say something to you wrong or say something that pisses you off. And you say mean things. Don't do that. Because you got, who you really talking to, your husband or a little child? You talking really to a little child.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, child.
So you have to watch what you say at all times. And this thing, I really want y'all to really start dealing with things, dealing with emotion, things that bother y'all, getting counsel on. And I know the Lord is preparing y'all for a bigger mission. Because when someone come in here, they looking for the weakest link. got one. Now I'm gonna tell her all my problems and destroy her house like my house is destroyed, instead of her coming and getting counseling and getting her house put back in order. That's what we're here for. We're not here for it to be in your business. I'd rather for you not to even come if you ain't got no problem. But we'll get back to this thing. Y'all should start, man, y'all should have a chart. Y'all should have much more information on this. And really, it helps your husband. You don't want you to turn around in that chair, you know, got big and stuff, muscles ripping at your shirt and stuff. I'm just telling y'all. So we want to keep that peace year round. The joy. It's okay, you're in pain, you know. We got to be a little bit more responsible to that too. We got to be accountable to that too, try to help you out as best as we can. It's a, what is it, a team thing? It's a partner thing, ain't it? It's just not you, it's just not him. It's y'all working together as one. You know, and take this and go research it and someone come up with some kind of program, because we got to overcome this. This girl destroys a lot of homes. So I just want y'all to know, knowing, even this, I'm gonna tell the guys, knowing your wife's cycle, know some things about her. Like she know you simple, you just like simple things. Man, he doesn't cause trouble in the house as much. You be that little, and I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I see when that little daughter be wanna run things up in there. She quiet, but she be running things. But y'all start doing this, communicating on a bigger level, share some good recipes. And two, during this time where food is so hot, have some different soups and stuff you can eat on 2 or 3 days. Don't you get tired of cooking every day?
Yeah.
So you shaking your head, you been there cooking?
Yes. Multiple.
Okay, what you been cooking, girl? Some fried chicken.
I'll be good. She says they'll not good.
Okay. That's a team thing.
Yes, sir.
So y'all understand there's recipes that y'all can cook, that you can, and some of it you can freeze. Some of the stuff that you cook, like a super stuff, you can freeze it until you pull it out. It tastes just like you just cook.
I've seen more videos like that.
I'm just telling y'all, it's a lot of things that y'all could be communicating about. And that's one thing that I've learned, that when you don't really feel like there's nothing you can communicate about, you don't really say nothing. You don't really say nothing. But there's a lot of things, like sis, I need to teach them how to make enchiladas. You know, stuff Mexican, good Mexican food, cause we was in Mexico. I was down there trying to eat the different stuff. And then speaking Spanish. Some of you, you can speak Spanish, can you? See, my wife, I was shocked. We was down there, she talking to the people. I'm like, talking to her.
She was getting it, huh?
I had my glasses on. I didn't know till I got ready to leave that my glasses can can translate what they're saying.
Really?
Speaking Spanish is a good trade too, man. I didn't know that majority of the world speaks Spanish.
I didn't know that either.
So, really, y'all have a lot to build. That's why y'all got to be in there communicating. I got a Spanish app on my phone now that I'm gonna be dealing with. Learning me how to, so sometimes in class I'll probably speak some Spanish here in the near future. You know, uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Just like how Mexicans say our language is hard for them, their language is hard for us too.
I think their language is just faster.
Yeah, it is. Because you
I went on that app trying, and I couldn't understand nothing. I ain't remember nothing I was saying.
Some of y'all took Spanish in high school, because if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
I make my Mexican buster teach me Spanish while I'm at work. So we go back and forth. We teach each
I
other.
don't know none.
It's good, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Anything positive is good. Remember that. Not having nothing is bad. You got to have something to deal with. I was doing that, was I telling they were saying gracias, I say hola. I was down there communicating. They probably like, this grow crazy. See, I was the brother from another mother and everything. Like, why they talk to you? Because they know I don't budge with them. You gonna be speaking Spanish if you ain't talking the right dinero, we ain't. But these things will help y'all on y'all vacation. This one thing that, even with vacation, I learned, you gotta have a plan when you travel.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't go out of town and not knowing what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
What's gonna happen? Trouble.
everything gonna fall apart.
That's what a woman good at. Not just having everything she wanna do.
We good at the packing.
You gotta have a balance, man. You gotta have children's a day, the woman's a day, the man a day. And y'all got to commit to it. So it's a lot y'all got to communicate about. And some things y'all find, share it in y'all message. Share these things, man. Start building with each other. Stop just saying shalom and keep it moving. Start building and calling each other. I just say I call you once. Now I'm telling y'all to do this with the court here, not with new people coming in. We get 20 more women, you ain't gonna be able to do that. I'm just telling y'all are the nucleus here. Y'all are the foundation here. Y'all should be the ones being an example and being a positive figure to other sisters. You know, I think that is so important that y'all are, because a lot of y'all gonna find out, man, we taking things to we're going to a different level, and y'all gonna have to be built up. Just like the Feast of Tabernacles. Anybody got with DQP, y'all got things y'all can do. You know, y'all can communicate those things. Bishop, y'all can, the high holy days, the new moon, contact Bishop.
Sis put in a, what was that, like a blow up like a pool thing for the Feast of Tabernacles for the children.
If y'all learn communication, that's what brings the joy, the peace, and the happiness. Not communicating, it can bring on confusion. So even with y'all learning to communicate with each other, y'all do the same thing with your husband at home. Y'all can communicate day 3. He gonna go look at the chart.
Oh my.
Yeah. And go to the land.
And we'll be happy.
Bye.
Go.
Some of y'all got to meditate too when y'all deal with this. Meditation is good. To meditate, hey, I'm just not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna cuss him out. I'm not gonna choke him. I'm body slamming him today.
I'm trying to make my Lord take the baby every once in a while for just a day.
Well, that's good communication, but you got to have some structure for it.
Get them set up and stuff so they can do that.
Because let me tell you something, we come from a world where everything was pre-programmed for us, and that's just to work and be a slave. And we ain't thought about our lives and how we should have peace and how we should love each other. Because we too busy pushing and moving, and we don't even have time to think about the important things in life. And some of these younger sisters, eventually, I'm gonna be pulling out of here. I'm gonna let y'all be having these group sessions. Y'all gonna have a circle table. Y'all gonna be able to talk. Y'all gonna be able to do these things. Y'all gonna be able to understand what y'all doing is gonna be a light to someone else out there. Somebody else might be in deep pain out there. And a lot of y'all, if y'all step up and do, and y'all find out, man, it's not hard. What's hard is you haven't challenged yourself. And that's the truth. You know, the more we get to the 501c3, the grant writing, you know, a lot of things that we can do if y'all help out. You know, we got wood, okay? We got wood, we get it moving year around. We're gonna need somebody as secretary there, taking appointments, scheduling stuff. You know, same thing with the 501c3. Same thing with anything that we're gonna be doing. Same thing with the doing the remodeling home, building home. We are gonna thrive. The rest of the world gonna see us thriving. And they gonna wonder how they thriving when we out here just surviving. It's because the Lord got a plan and we have to follow His will, just like the land, the food. We get the fruit trees down there, we get some people established in land B. You know, we'll have both of those land paid for in probably I know land A should be paid for in less than 3 years. Then we got land B, then we plan on buying more land. The thing is, everything is gonna be set up for the church to thrive from generation to generation to generation. And y'all gonna find out this is gonna happen, just like what I told the brothers about the sheep and the goats. You know how much a cow costs right now?
Probably like $2,000 to $3,000.
A little bit above that, yeah. So, you know, just think about it. We got peaches, we got plums, we got apples, we got pears, we got. There's many ways of thriving here, man. Because one thing people are gonna. I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I know about people that care about their health, they want to eat stuff that's good for their health. People that don't care about their health in the ghetto, they'll eat anything. Hostess that people don't understand that stuff kills them. So anybody got anything else before we adjourn? Anything that y'all wanna bring out maybe for the next meeting? Go ahead, sister.
Oh, no, just about the citrus trees,
Uh-huh.
anybody growing citrus trees, they do die in the freeze.
They do
So
what?
They die when it freezes over.
Uh-huh.
So just make sure to have a plan for the winter months when it gets cold.
You know, one thing I learned, we can put those coverings over.
Yeah, you can put a cover over and normally that'll do it. Yeah, that'll help them from
Okay.
freezing over, but yeah, the citrus, especially like the orange, grapefruits, lime trees, things like that. Just make sure to have a plan for them in the winter if you're gonna be planting them in the ground.
Yeah, we're gonna try to have everything, cause really, this here will offset. Eventually, y'all be going to Walmart just to pick up item like a cup or some paper plates. Y'all won't have to really. That's what I vision. If we get this right, y'all won't have to go in there and get no food no more. And if you can cut that bill, you can really do a lot of damage. What you guys say?
I was gonna say, Sister Tony was telling me when she was planting her trees, her trial and error was she moved the tree too soon into the ground and it died. But she said if we keep it in a big, giant like pot for like a long time, just to let it get, tall and start to get leaves on it, then transfer it.
That's something y'all can be looking up. But I prefer y'all to do the trees, and we got the means. We're gonna go out and we'll listen. That's something about dealing with the menstrual cycle, listening, having a communication with your husband, especially with plants. I know my wife be trying to argue with me about a plant.
She got all them plants over there.
But one thing we were transplanting those plants, and like I was showing her, that cardboard. That's something that y'all need to. If y'all got cardboard, bring it to the school because we really need it for those things. Because that dirt, it gets so hard, and when you pour water and you ever pour water in your bucket, flour, whatever pot, it goes running right out.
Mm-hmm.
With that cardboard up top, it'll hold that moisture, and the roots will get stronger. And sometimes you got to kind of till the dirt, play with the dirt, move the dirt around with your hands. Basically, you gotta be sure you plant some love.
That brought our avocados back.
Yeah, the avocado trees, I know, sis, that's them, they gonna probably want one of the trees. Avocado?
Oh, they doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we changed the soil and put the cardboard, it started to get the moisture of the plant. Before it was just running through, falling out.
We got the pineapple tree. All of these things can be grown here. It's just that it's got to have someone care and tend to them. Just like that pecan tree. We watering it. It's not a pecan on that tree. When we first got here, it was yielding some, but then it started being rotten. We couldn't eat them no more. But I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put some cardboard around it, put dirt on top of it, and hopefully that the tree make sure that the limbs or roots are getting water. Cause it might just be running past. It's a pear tree right back here. Yet last year, it yielded some pear. They were small, then they died off. So we know that they're doing something with the stuff in the air. We just got to learn to offset it. We got to overcome everything they're doing. Because if you notice, there used to be fruit trees and stuff in our community. It's nothing.
They all torn down and stuff.
So y'all gotta understand your enemy working. Y'all gotta be working. Y'all got children there. Y'all don't want to eat this stuff. And the feast days, you know, I would ask that y'all feast the tabernacle if y'all want to make a special dish. You know, some what I was talking about, some that some with ice cream. I don't know, whatever y'all feel like y'all want to make or bring. You got that choice. Y'all know the Feast of Tabernacles is almost 2 months away. Yeah, time flies. Yeah, we there again. You know, and I think y'all got to make sure y'all stay hydrated just in case it still be around by what, 80s?
90s.
Low 90s?
Low 90s.
We September this year, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna go October. I don't want to get flooded.
That was not fun.
No.
That was not fun.
But we will have events, the sack race, the three-legged race, the apple bobbing.
I like the
Y'all
Bible thing that we were doing.
Hey, also the morning walk. I want everybody. I know you go to bed, but I want everybody else trying to be a part of the morning walk.
What time?
It
Early.
depends on what time they schedule it.
9. I'm trying to be in the heat.
Nah, it's probably about 8, 7:30, cause you don't want to be
It was like
walking.
7:30 last time.
Come back.
Okay.
You got
I thought it
free
was
showers
9
all
last
week.
time.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, if y'all got some stuff that y'all want to bring, get with Deacon P. Y'all got stuff for the Passover, get with Deacon Matthias, or just go to Bishop and he can relay it.
Okay, what kind of dish are you talking about? Like,
Just bring some cornbread, we be good.
I'm off carbs.
I didn't know cornbread was carb.
It is.
Oh, it's flour? I don't know nothing about kitchen, man. I'm like El Dumbo in the kitchen.
Not El Dumbo.
Anybody else, man, so we can adjourn?
All minds clear.
Okay, Harmony say meeting is over.
Hey, hon.
Okay, just take out your time. Yes, I gotta stop it. Babe, I don't know how to do it.
Ask Matthias.
Say yeah.
Matthias.
Them double shots.